Well, good morning, my friends. Welcome to Live Inspired with John O'Leary. Did you touch it? No, you touched it. No, I didn't touch it. You touched it. Yeah, this is the conversation that I'm coming out of right now. It's going on still right through those doors into my house. Why are those questions being asked of one another from one child to the next? Here's why. The elf on the shelf did not move last night. I know. He remains on the exact same windowsill that he used as his perch yesterday. And when we awoke this morning, to the dismay of my kids, he did not move. So obviously, one of the kids must have touched him and ruined his magic for the day because he's not moving in there right now. So now we're all in trouble. There's a fight going on in there. Luckily for us, there's love going on both in this channel and also through the message I'd like to share with you today. Bob Goff is one of the most whimsical, joyful, faithful, fun, loving, charismatic, and crazy human beings I have ever come across. Bob Goff's story is one that just radiates optimism and hope and joy and a renewal of spirit, not only in his own life, but everybody who comes in contact with him. I had the great pleasure this past week of interviewing Bob on our podcast, a Live Inspired podcast with John O'Leary. You know, I have a whole lot of people that I love interviewing. Looking back at the list, it's unbelievable the honor that we've had of spending some time with these ladies and gentlemen. But Bob carries a certain spirit that I think, whether it's the elf on the shelf who's not moving, or a challenge that you're facing at work, or something going on in your family, or the holidays are creating all kinds of tension within your own spirit, your own soul, I encourage you today, maybe on your way to work, maybe when you get home, to cruise, to dial over, to walk on over, to let your fingers do the touching, the talking, to check out the Live Inspired podcast and to listen in to Bob Goff. He will remind you that it is seldom easy, that the life that we live and lead is frequently full of challenges, but the best is yet to come. It's in front of us, and to not miss it. You know, Bob, I had one of the quotes in here. I used to be afraid of failing at something that really mattered to me, but now I'm much more afraid of succeeding at things that just don't matter. That's an awesome quote. But another one that Bob shared on the podcast was this. You know, John, people, I think they need love and concern a lot more than they need advice. People need love and concern and acceptance a lot more than they need advice. As you step away from this video channel in a moment, as you step into your day, as you deal with the fights going on with your kids or your spouse or your partner or your singleness or your colleagues at work or the traffic that you're stepping into or whatever is blowing up in your own life, remember that everybody's in the midst of a battle. Remember that you have an opportunity today to become part of the solution. And finally, remember that in spite of some challenges, the best is yet to come. My friends, I'm grateful for the opportunity to be part of your life. I'm grateful that you are now part of ours. You can help us work through the elf on the shelf quandary. So Matt Gilliam and Elizabeth Hayes Fox, my friend, and everybody else who's tuning in, Brenda and June and Jerome and Karen and everyone else, thanks for being part of our channel. Thanks for being part of our community. Thanks for choosing to have an awesome day. So for this time and until next time, this is John O'Leary about to deal with the elf on shelf issue, and this is your day. Live inspired.